But a closer inspection revealed the hard muscles beneath the designer clothing and the promise of death that lurked in the pale silver eyes rimmed with black. Victor was a predator. Pure and simple.
"Uriel, join me,"
the ancient vampire commanded, turning from the sideboard to press a small glass of amber spirits in his hand.
"Salud."
The aged cognac slid down Uriel's throat, as smooth as honey, liquid fire. "Martel," Uriel breathed with a lift of his brow, easily recognizing the expensive liqueur.
"I'm afraid to ask."
Victor leaned against the sideboard, his arms folded over his chest.
"Excuse me. You only break out the good stuff when you want something, usually something that includes blood, death, and/or mayhem. Is that any way to speak to your beloved clan chief?"
Uriel snorted.
"I will agree that you're my clan chief."
Victor sipped his cognac, a somber expression settling on his lean face.
"We have been through interesting times, haven't we, old friend?"
Uriel's vague unease became downright apprehension. Despite his vast age, Victor wasn't prone to maudlin musings. So what the hell was going on?
"Some more interesting than others,"
he slowly admitted, setting aside the Waterford crystal glass. He suspected that he didn't want something so easily breakable in his hands when Victor finally got to the point of this little tete-a-tete. Victor nodded.
"True. What's on your mind, Victor? I sense we're approaching momentous days."
Uriel might have laughed if he didn't sense the same damned thing. It had started small. The growing unrest among the demon world, the recent flurry of sacrifices by the Dark Lord's disciples to return him from his exile to this world, the rumors of the Wares regaining their ancient powers, and the discovery of a new oracle who would sit on the commission, the powerful council who ruled the demon world. But more disturbing than all of those combined were the nasties that were crawling out of the shadows at an alarming rate. Demons that everyone had assumed were extinct or banished along with the Dark Lord, including the Silver Mist.
"Is that a polite way of saying that things are about to go to hell?"
he demanded of his chief. Victor grimaced.
"In a handbasket. What can I do to avert the looming apocalypse? For now, I need you to track down the missing gypsy."
Uriel muttered a sharp curse. He should have been expecting this. Despite his fierce protests, Victor had invited their fellow vampire, Tantor, to remain in the lair 4 nights ago, along with his companion, a female djinn half-breed called Layla. During their brief stay, they discovered that the djinn mongrel had a human mother, being held captive by a female vampire and her pet mage. Not that Uriel gave a shit, but Tantor had managed to convince Victor that his beautiful djinn was somehow important to the future of the world, and that her captive mother must be protected.
"The female from the vision that the mage conjured?"
he gritted, even knowing it was a stupid question. What other gypsy could it be? Victor's lips twitched, as if he agreed with the stupid part.
"If it's true that she is Layla's mother, then we have to rescue her from Marika and a nasty wizard,"
he said, his tone non-negotiable.
"Tantor's afraid they'll use the female to force Layla to hand over the child."
Uriel snorted. The only thing he knew about the mysterious baby that Layla was hiding was that it was somehow connected to the return of the Dark Lord, and that the female vampire, Marika, was desperate to get her greedy hands on it.
"You know as well as I do that the entire thing stinks of a trap," he growled.
Victor shrugged.
"There's only one way to find out." "Why doesn't the djinn go after the female?" he demanded. "It's supposed to be her mother, not mine." "Djinn half-breed,"
Victor unnecessarily corrected him, his eyes narrowing at Uriel's odd behavior. Understandable. Uriel had never been a yes man. Victor didn't have the patience for kiss-asses. But he didn't usually pitch a fit over such a small request. The problem was, Uriel didn't want to share